Whoa, construction outside. Facebook Marketplace scams. I don't like using Facebook. I've been off of it for a while. Of course, I still have my profile. And I've just started using it again to sell some stuff that I'm trying to get rid of. One thing in particular was a dining table and these 4 chairs. So I listed it on Facebook Marketplace and immediately was inundated by scammers. I kind of just wanted to go over what they're doing now as of, February 2023. One is a funny story for people that already know that this kind of stuff exists. And 2, if it does help anybody to identify a potential scammer and what to look out for this kind of stuff, then that's obviously amazing too. So I'm going to switch over to the other monitor so I can show you guys the emails. Okay, so what happened first, I listed my item. It's not up here anymore just because I actually did sell it last night, which is great. But what happens is a scammer will reach out and say, oh, this is great. You know, what's the condition of it? There's some questions in the beginning to make it look authentic. And if you go to their profiles, it's just the same profile picture listed over and over and over again, sometimes posted on the exact same date, multiple times, no likes, no comments, no anything like that. So that's obviously an easy way to tell that it's a fake account. And when I got this message, I knew immediately that it was a fake person, that it was just somebody trying to scam some extra money out of me. So what I did was I wanted to kind of play around with them for a little bit. So I wish I still had the message up, but he deleted it afterwards because I got a little saucy. But he initially asked me how the condition was, and I said the table's great. I used it only a couple times, just looking to get rid of it because I'm moving. He said that's fine. And it's kind of in broken English too. Another dead giveaway most of the time. He said, okay, do you take Zelle or Cash App? And I knew immediately that when somebody says that up front, it's a scam. You can look it up, type it in, Zelle, scam, Facebook Marketplace, whatever. I said no, cash only, or I take Venmo, because I wanted to see if he would switch up his story if I said I do take one of these things. He said, okay, that's great. I'll pay right now. What's the username? So I have a couple different accounts that I have set up. So I gave him one of the usernames. And immediately afterwards, he goes, okay, what's the email address for confirmation? And I said, oh, no, you don't need an email address. And then I sent a screenshot of the QR code. I said, just pay to this. I knew that he wasn't going to pay, but I sent it anyway. And he goes, no, I need an email address for confirmation on my end. And I said, no, you don't. You just have to pay. I've done this every single day. Again, please just send me a confirmation email. So I was like, okay, let's see where this goes. I pretty much knew where it was going to go, but I sent him a phony, everybody has another email address that they use for garbage. So I gave him that email address. I'm waiting a couple minutes. He said, okay, I paid. Why is the listing still up? And I said, I'll take the listing down when the payment clears. I haven't gotten any payment yet. And he says, check your email. I should have paid. So there's nothing in my email. So of course I go over to the spam section, and let me switch over here. So this was the first email that I got from him. Although Zelle customer service 655 at Gmail. Yeah, like that's a fucking reputable email. Sure. And I immediately noticed that it's from Zelle, and I told him I used Venmo, So after reading through it, basically the gist of this scam is that they say that there's a problem with, he did put in the correct amount. I was only selling it for $100. They have a problem crediting your $100 because of the status of your account. It's not a business account. And in order to do that, you have to have more money in there. So it's asking me to tell the buyer to send over $200 more. And as soon as they do that, they'll credit it back, all of it, which doesn't make any sense on any planet or in any dimension. I don't understand who would actually read this and think that that's true, but I'm sure that they're doing this because people do fall for this kind of stuff. Transaction can't be reversed or canceled until this process is completed. Okay. Why are there like so many different fonts and different colors and everything? All transactions are being monitored by our agents and also insured with a hardcover insurance policy. Well, golly, thank you for that. None of these actually click into anything. They're all just static text. And when I got this, how to create a Zelle business account. You have a Zelle account. There's no such thing as this crap. So I sent back in the chat. I said, "Oh no, I think you sent the wrong scam email." I said it's for Venmo. This is my Venmo account, and I said scam email. You sent the wrong scam email. And after a second, he goes, "Oh, I think I paid the wrong thing. Check your email again." Then he got it right and sent from Venmo service. Again, Venmo service 9001@gmail.com. Yep, that's reputable. Broken photo thing here, perfect. Unfortunately, you've hit your initial Venmo account limit. Why are there extra spaces here? That's why your recent payment was declined due to your Venmo limitations. I'm not going to read this whole thing. Basically, it's the exact same thing. They want you to ask the person to send over more money so that you'll hit a threshold so that then they can credit back the $300. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. I don't understand. I don't get it. I get that there's people that fall for this kind of thing, but I mean, come on, common sense. Like, this is ridiculous. So I sent back another message. I said, listen, you sent a scam email again. I'm asking you, just pay the $100. I knew that it was fake. He wasn't going to do it. He said, I don't understand what you're saying. Can you send me those emails for my reference? And I said, you want me to send you the emails? Why don't you just open up the tab that has the Venmo, the Cash App, the every other thing scam email and just read it over again? Are you going to pay this or not? And then he closed down the message, and I guess he understood that I knew what was going on. I had fun with him for maybe like 5 minutes, just seeing where this was going to go. It didn't really go that out of control like, Kit Boga does on all these other scammers. It would have been cool to dive a little bit deeper. I don't have that kind of like, know-how in reverse scamming the scammers. But just be on the lookout. This kind of stuff happens, if you're going to sell something on Facebook Marketplace, the best thing to do that kind of actually cuts all of this stuff down is to put in the listing cash only. It seems to be a huge deterrent because then, they know that it's a waste of time to target you because you probably already know about this and you're not going to budge on the Venmo, Cash App, or whatever else, Zelle. And then it's funny because as soon as that happened, I stopped getting all of the scam emails, the messages. It's just ridiculous. If you're just trying to sell something, dealing with all that bull crap makes it so much more difficult and harder, and it's just frustrating. So do yourself a favor. In the listing, just put cash only. Look who is sending you these messages. You can easily just go right into their profile. If they have posts and links and people like their stuff and it looks like a legit account, you're probably fine. If it's the same profile photo listed over and over and over again, you have an issue. And if you want to have some fun, go on there and mess around with them, see how much of their time you can waste. Otherwise, cash only. Put it in the thing. There's gonna be different ways people are scamming through Facebook Marketplace, through Craigslist, through anything, forever. Just be smart. And if you have any funny stories, leave them below so I can read them, because some of them, I don't know, I like when people mess with these idiots, kind of waste their time. I guess you're wasting your time too, but it's funny, right? So anyway, see you guys later.